This is a journey of discovery, a return to family roots, and an insight to cultural heritage and tribal connections. Our journey takes us from Australia to my homeland New Zealand, or known by the local Maoris as Aotearoa, meaning the land of the long white cloud. Certainly, as we make our descent into Auckland, the white cloud covering the landscape lives up to the name Aotearoa. For Luke and Harley, this is their first visit to their cultural homeland, and for Sharon, it is an opportunity to participate in a world of new discoveries. Our first call on arrival in Auckland is to pick up our camper vans for the journey. Auckland is a major hub of New Zealand, with the Maori people thought to have settled here around 650 years ago, with European settlement by the British around 1840. Now New Zealand's largest city, with a population of around 1.4 million, 1/3 of the country's population live here. The first leg of our journey will take us from Auckland to Mount Maunganui, near Tauranga, about 4 hours drive east of Auckland on the Pacific Ocean. Mount Maunganui is a popular seaside township which boasts clean white sand and access to great offshore fishing. Mount Maunganui also includes high-class accommodation, with great bars and restaurants along the beachfront, where we make a breakfast stop and take in the view. The next leg of our journey takes us from Mount Maunganui to Rotorua, 2 hours inland, where we will stay the night and explore Rotorua's fascinating thermal wonderland. Rotorua Township is nestled on the shores of Lake Rotorua, popular for trout fishing and one of 10 lakes in the district. It claims to hold more trout per hectare than any other lake in the world. Rotorua is also settled on a volcanic landscape of sulphur, silica and boiling mud, where steam is released continuously from the Earth's core. This alien landscape is fascinating, with hot pools and steam escaping from the drains and filling the air with sulphurous odours, which takes a little getting used to. The night markets here offer a variety of local foods and produce, mingled with handcrafts and music. There is a variety of fresh local seafood dishes worth trying, including shellfish such as pawa and mussels, which will tempt the most discerning tastes. Early the next morning, we are greeted by the local pukaka birds and prepare for the next leg of our journey. From here we travel east about 4.5 hours on Highway 38, which takes us over the ranges and onto the coastal town of Wairoa, home of the Ngati Kahungunu. Murupara, a small farming town nestled on the highlands and a place I grew up in as a child some 55 years ago, is still pretty much a farming community, and it has seen very little change over the years. The road over the range is windy, narrow and steep. Road crews are constantly maintaining this road, with landslides a constant threat. Massive boulders often prevent access and force road closures. The road cuts a tortured path through the rainforest, but offers an excellent view of an untouched part of New Zealand. We finally arrive in Wairoa on the banks of the Wairoa River and stop for a bite to eat. A visit to Wairoa wouldn't be complete without stopping at Osler's Bakery and tasting their famous pies. Our next stop is to visit my brother Raymond and his wife Daryl, where we also catch up with Mum. From here we drive another 25 kilometres out to the Mahia Peninsula, to the small seaside village where our family spent early years during the 1950s. Mahia is part of the Nagti Kahungunu tribal land, which extends all the way along the coastline and into Wairoa. Mahia is a mecca for fishing, kayaking and surfing, where whales and dolphin sightings are common. The sleepy seaside town also includes a caravan park right on the beachfront, where we will stay the night. Further up the road, right on top of the peninsula, is our old home, which hasn't aged well, and the local primary school where my brothers and sister attended. Next, we will be visiting the home of our tribe, the Ngati Kahungunu, where we gather at our marae, or tribal meeting house, to reunite with our relatives and discover our ancestral past.